Can you imagine being dedicated to protect a guy with your own life?
And to really drink the serum and to believe it like a fucking soldier.
Yeah, those are very special human beings that can do that. It's not a lot of human beings that have that kind of resolve. Will throw their life in front of a bullet to protect someone else's. That's intense. That is intense.
And you have to hear where the bullet is coming from, what your response time has to be. This is when you're a real high-level bodyguard. You are the highest of the highest. Your hearing is impeccable. This means when you're walking down the street with this guy inside, you have to learn by yourself how to shut off nature and noises and listen to footsteps, weapons clicking, holsters opening. Think of how interesting just that alone is. That's why sometimes when you see them, they're holding one ear. Because they're zeroing in on anything particular. A car's tires screeching differently. Think of that fucking job, because that's what their job is. To react to that. So if Joe Rogan has 8 guys, when they train, and I don't even know, I've never trained in Quantico, but I just know that I guarantee the first 2 guys, the first 4 guys are lead guys. They have a mission. One guy gets to the door if there's a shooting. The other guy 2 guys duck for the president. There's got to be plans. It's like formations in football.
Jesus.
What if the linebacker goes this way, you run around me? This doesn't take a fucking genius to tell you there has to be formations to protect the president or whoever it is you're protecting in that level. When I'm protecting Kevin Hart, how many people are going to try to assassinate Kevin Hart? When I'm protecting a president, how many people are going to really try to shoot that president with weapons? I mean, let's go to the Ronald Reagan attempt. Let's go to these attempts. How fucking fast? You have to be so high elite. Vietnam, another war, and then you had to do a tour of something else where you were just like a spook, that you tiptoed and killed people with toothpicks and shit like this. This is my training. Yeah. This is what I think they're training you. I don't think you're just born to be Rambo. I think they have to take you to government, and they start with 100 Rambos. They just keep training. You lose some along the way, and after every 100, you get 8 fucking savages that never had a chance to get married. The government never gave them a chance to get married. They're that good.
Well, all these guys that I know that have been Navy SEALs, all of them are any special forces guys. Those are different humans, you know. They're just different people.
Now, what's Jocko?
Navy SEAL.
Okay, so
in that, yeah, and there's just a level that you have to be. You have to have more control over your mind, more control over your will, more control over your discipline. You're in the most elite branch of the military. I mean, this is the elite of the elite. I mean, they make it insanely difficult to get in. So you just get the cream of the crops. The people who are, just their mental fortitude is just unlike an average person. If you meet a bunch of people like that, man, you realize, like, wow, people come in all kinds of different levels. There's people that just only surround themselves with other excellence. And those dudes, like those Jocko type dudes or Tim Kennedy type dudes, that's like a different kind of human. Like, they don't make a lot of those. If you just want to have only those, boy, there's a lot that has to happen before you can become a person like that. You have to travel through many valleys of the mind and the body to get to be a person like that. A person of insane resolve in a time of war. It's a very, very intense human being.
It's not even a time of war. Look at these 12 Filipino kids in the fucking back cave, stuck down there. Look who went to get them, the fucking SEALs. The SEALs, the SEAL team went down there and got
Is that what happened?
Well, there's different various agencies, but there's also a SEAL team there.